here we are introducing BOAST-CAST for our third episode. Ryan and Adam coming at you live. Mind introducing who you are?
Cory. I run the OC3ANIC channel on YouTube.
Beautiful. Nice having you. Mind off starting with a little bit of background on who you are and where you're from?
My name's Cory. I live in Tennessee. I actually work at a hospital, and I do YouTube videos in my spare time.
Okay, that makes sense. What do you do at the hospital?
I am an X-ray tech, and I take CTs as well. It's pretty fun sometimes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you have a lot of interesting stories.
Quite a few. A few gross ones.
I bet. That's awesome. So, have you always been a gamer? What kind of got you started on wanting to do YouTube gaming in general?
Actually, yeah, I've been a gamer as long as I can remember. I remember playing Mario a long time ago. Then I got a Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64, PlayStation. I've been very fortunate to have a mom who just kept giving me stuff to play and, kind of supported it. And then as I got a little older, I remember watching PewDiePie on playing his old Amnesia videos like a long time ago, because I'm way too scared to play games like that. So I thought that was super cool, and I just got super into it. And then I never made videos for like a really long time. And then I think about 1 year ago, I decided to upload a video. It's actually private on my channel because I was super embarrassed of it. But I don't know, it just became a habit. And then I got enough subscribers to where I don't feel like I could bail on them, and I've been enjoying it the whole time.
Yeah, once you get that audience, you're kind of hooked up for life a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, at least as long as you're gonna do it. So that's really cool. Do you actually connect with your audience? And I see you do a lot of giveaways and stuff like that. Do you have like a pretty good relationship with your audience and fan base?
I like to believe that I do. Honestly, I try to make sure that I can engage with as many people as I can. I really like to foster that kind of relationship. And fortunately, my channel is still pretty small. It's small enough to where I can really, connect and just talk to people about stuff. And I did just end my biggest giveaway recently. It was just 2 shirts and a gift card, but everybody wanted to sign shirts, so I thought that was super cool.
That's so cool. Yeah. Do you have like your own merch line, or what kind of t-shirts did you give away?
Oh, it's actually in the video you can't see it right now, but it's over my left shoulder. It's like a navy bluish shirt with my OC3ANIC logo on it, the one from my channel that you see all the time in the intros and stuff like that. And I have I order them small orders custom right now, just because I'm honestly not big enough to have a constant flow of merch right now.
Yeah, that kind of gets a little messy whenever you have that kind of situation going on. Yeah. But that's cool though. Yeah, that's cool that you're actually like taking the step forward in that direction and starting to get your fans accustomed to like who you are, and get them to where you're a brand. And it's just really cool to have that kind of opportunity in this day and age. So I think that's awesome that you're getting into it.
Very, very grateful.
Yeah, I bet. That's awesome. So what kind of outlook do you have for your YouTube channel? Is this something that you want to turn into like a full-fledged career, or do you always want to stay connected working in the hospital? Like, where do you see yourself going with this?
Oh, I mean, the dream would be by, within 2 years from now to be making the same amount of money that I'm making now and just basically working from home. That would be amazing. But I also like going to work. I mean, I like my job. It's fun. It's not boring. I don't really get into many lulls with it. But I mean, it would be awesome if I could turn it into a work from home kind of thing. That's the dream.
Yeah. Who wouldn't want to just live at home and play video games and get paid for it,
Darn right. I do wish it was that easy. I wish it was as simple as playing the games, but man, the editing on the back end and everything else that goes into it, it will wear you out. I didn't realize that when I started the channel.
Man, I believe it, yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of work. What kind of software do you use to get into the editing and things like that?
Well, I actually have a little workaround. I use for whenever I record PlayStation, I use a capture card, but I have a MacBook Pro, but I have had to boot camp it to force it to be a Windows program because the Mac software is terrible for recording. So I have to sit there and work it around, and then I have to throw my video to a jump drive from the Elgato software that I use and then throw it back onto the Mac and edit it in Final Cut Pro. It's really a big headache, and there's probably a way more efficient way to do it than I'm doing. But, I mean, yeah, it works.
Yeah.
It works.
Nice. I was wondering, do you use like a green screen?
I do. I use a green screen.
Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, and yours actually looks pretty good because some people do it and they're just like, it's not really up to par, and you can tell it's like totally fake. But yours is actually like pretty good. You can't like hardly tell that you use it in like most videos. So it's like,
and a lot of heartache. It took me a whole 4 or 5 hours of wanting to punch that green screen to make it right. Drove me nuts.
Make it perfect.
Yeah.
I bet, yeah.
Hey, but it's worth it though, right? When it starts looking good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been doing this YouTube thing? You said that you published a video, you never made it live. Was that like your first step into it and then you took a break, or have you been doing it pretty consistently from there on?
That's actually a pretty cool question. About... I think the winter of last year, I say not last year, but the year before last, 2016, I recorded a Dead Space video, and I recorded like 2 or 3 or 4, and I kept them private, and then I uploaded the ones after that because they were awful. The frame rates were like near 0. You couldn't hear me. It was an unbalanced, awful mess, but I did have fun, and I was always super nervous. And then I just kept going with it and stuff. And then I think I got to working a whole lot, and they changed my shift around. So then I quit near summer for about 4 or 5 months. And then I kept telling myself, like, I'm going to get back in there and record. I want to do it. And I wish I would have been doing it because I would be a lot farther along than I am now. But I quit. I seriously quit for about all summer and like a little bit of fall. And then I started getting back into it. And I think I started live streaming like Resident Evil 7 when it came out, and then I just kind of stuck with it since then, and have slowly been adding to my studio, like different equipment, stuff like that, getting my quality up and up. And it's been pretty constant since then. I would like to do more, honestly.
Yeah, I bet. But it's a day by day thing, and it's a step by step process.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, it's something that it's going to take time, but it sounds like you have the dedication and persistence. So you got into where you are somehow, and it's only going to keep persisting and growing.
Yeah, I'm not a big YouTuber by any means, but I do take pride in my audience retention and my subscriber to view ratio. Like, I don't have like a crazy amount and then a small amount of views. Like, it's very proportionate, and I really like that because that means that people really are connecting with me and just having a good time with me, and I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, for sure. Something that I was kind of wondering, you said that you had kind of a difficult time getting the green screen and like some of the softwares established early on. Did you have any help with that, or was that just all you?
That was all me. That was me and some Google, and about 5 different times that I wanted to send stuff back, and I thought I made all the wrong decisions, and there was a whole lot of just walking blind and making like accidental like corrections and stuff like that. It was a struggle, but I think I made it.
I gotcha. Man, I applaud you for that. We're the same way. We just kind of learn by going until we get stopped, and then we just kind of use Google like you said, and we kind of correct that problem in the moment.
Oh yeah.
Live and learn.
Yes, sir.
So that's really cool. All right, so something I was kind of wondering, have any gaming companies reached out to you personally, and like have they asked you to play their game specifically, or do you just do everything that you want primarily? Like, you don't really answer to anybody, it's all just what you want?
It's all just what I want. I do, from where I used to play music, and we got really close to getting on with a few companies, so I learned a whole lot about networking with companies, getting in through the back door, kind of meeting people and stuff. So I've been trying to reach out to companies and just seeing if anyone's interested. And I don't expect anybody to be, but you know, you'll never know if you never try. But for now, I do what I want. I play what I want. I kind of test out a few different things and see how my people reply or how they respond, how my watch times go. And just base decisions off that. For now, I'm just waiting for somebody to, you know, hopefully take interest in me and think that, you know, that I would be a good decision or face for their business or, you know, something like that.
Makes sense. Yeah, awesome. So you were saying, based on how your audience kind of reacts, is there anything that your audience like really takes to? Like, is there videos you upload and you just know it's going to be a hit because it's that particular subject or that kind of video? Sometimes
I think it will be like that, but it rarely turns out like I think it does. There's some videos I post that I'm a little bit like, oh, that's a little mediocre. I'm not insane about it, but I'll post it because I don't want to withhold anymore. And it does okay. Like it does good for my size channel. But then there's other ones like that I'm like, oh yeah, this has a good potential. I'm going to invest a little bit of money on Facebook to, you know, boost this post, and it just doesn't seem to perform. So honestly, I flap in the wind a whole lot with that. Like I'll think it's good, but it always seems to trick me every now and then.
No, for sure, yeah. And it's just part of the process too. You just kind of see what they like and you kind of keep going with it, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Nice. And you kind of mentioned earlier you play primarily on like PlayStation and you stream off of that. But what is your favorite like gaming console and what is your console of choice?
Oh, well, I love my PlayStation. I've been a PlayStation gamer for forever, but I want to make the move. I want myself to like PC. I'm about to make the move to PC. So I'm wanting that to be my favorite, but
nice.
To honestly answer the question, it has to be PlayStation because I just don't have the experience of PC gaming that I wish I had. So for now, PlayStation, but I have a feeling it will be PC.
A little bit of advice for you: if you're building your own computer, you plan on buying one that's already like pre-built.
I was
if you do go that route.
I was looking at buying a pre-bought one, but then I'm semi-active on Reddit, and I made the mistake of posting that in PC Master Race, and I will be making my own.
Oh yeah, they'll kill you for that, man. They'll kill you for that.
So yeah.
But no, I was gonna say the graphics card prices have gone through the roof because of Bitcoin mining.
Yes.
So if you are looking into getting that, the pre-built ones are actually the way to go right now. They're a lot cheaper than building your own, just for the graphics cards, like alone, because they're like double in price what they used to be, just because of all the cryptocurrencies.
Yeah, it's insane.
So even like with your PlayStation, you're set with that right now, because at least that price isn't going up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my biggest struggle about building it. It's insane. Unless you get lucky enough to catch a GTX right when they put them on stock, I mean, you're pretty much doomed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Kind of getting back to the question, is there any console that you just like can't stand, you dislike it, you don't want to see them existing anymore? Is there anything that you just like don't like that much? Or you're pretty like fair on all of them, you don't really care?
I have never thought about that. I'll say I enjoy most of them. I've played a few, like, what was it, the old Sega? I had a Sega Genesis, but it was kind of a little annoying to me. But I mean, other than that, I mean, I've had pretty much positive interactions with games. I didn't like PlayStation VR at first. That was a little weird and wonky.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of behind everything else, I feel like.
Yeah,
just a little bit.
Yeah.
So basically, I was wondering something else. Let me get back here. So something that I was really wondering, how many videos do you upload per day, or do you try and stick to like a daily upload pattern, or do you do like one per week? What's your like upload schedule?
For now, it is every Wednesday and Thursday I will do a live stream. So after I get off with you guys, I'm going to reset up, and then I'll probably start streaming about an hour after I get off here. So I do that every Wednesday and Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday I will have uploaded edited gameplay videos of whatever I feel like playing that week, honestly.
Wow, that's quite a bit of uploading, honestly.
Yeah, wow.
So that's really cool. I was wondering if, in your opinion, honestly, do you think the amount of upload increases the likelihood for success for a YouTube channel? Or have you seen like more success the more you upload?
I know it does. I know it does. I went through the because I like to be like extra prepared. I went through the YouTube Academy that they have. They have like a whole educational series about your channel, and what you can do, and all these things. I went through it, and they were talking about the SEO, which is like search engine optimization for YouTube, and you can the more you upload, the higher YouTube will rank you in their algorithm, and it'll put you towards that first page. So if you stay constant and relevant and your videos aren't, 2 minutes long, then you can sit there and YouTube's algorithm will push you forward. I know it helps.
Wow. Yeah, for sure. Where did you find that YouTube training course?
It was on YouTube itself. I think if you go towards the bottom of YouTube somewhere, it's like Learning or Creator Academy, something like that. And I just went through it, and I'm itching to get to that 1,000 mark, just so I can have access to the next tier of YouTube tools that I can use to optimize my content for people.
For sure. Did you ever face any struggles with like the monetization aspects of YouTube? Like, did they mess with your channel or mess with like anything like that whenever they changed their algorithms as far as that goes?
They actually did. I mean, I was never making real money, but I was fortunate enough to get in and become a verified YouTube partner quickly. I actually got in. I made it was a small amount of money. It was seriously something like 18 cents, and I was so proud of that 18 cents because it meant something to me. I was technically an employee, and it felt good. You can't cash out till you get $100, but it meant the world to me. And then they changed everything. I didn't really notice it because I never really have cash coming in anyways. But then I noticed that my little verified partner thing went away, and then my Google AdWords account, which I would have used to get paid with, it wasn't showing any balance or anything either, which isn't that big of a deal. I mean, I'm sure it devastated some mid-range channels. I'm sure that was terrible for them, but I was very fortunate to be the size that I pretty much am now whenever that happened.
Yeah, you kind of lucked out in a way, but still it's kind of a pain in the butt. But, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's if I make money or not, it's not a terribly large deal.
For sure. Yeah. So moving on to one of the more dramatic questions. How hot was the Carolina Reaper pepper? Because I'm sure everybody's dying to know. Let's run through it.
It was, the best way to explain it is it literally is the hottest pepper. It was the hottest pepper in the world. It was instant. It was like if someone got 1,000 needles that were about half an inch thick or half an inch long, and they had them grouped up really close, and they just stuck it on your tongue and just pushed it in and held it there. It was a searing, hot, awful pain, and I don't even want to talk about what happened on the other end. It was one of the worst mouth pains of my life. It was terrible. Awful.
We can leave that discussion for our nighttime podcast.
yeah, that was
oh my
a whole
gosh.
other demon.
Wow. So do you even like spicy food in general, or did you do it just for your fans? You wanted to do something special?
I love spicy food. I felt I was prepared because, I don't shy away from habaneros. I always take the spicy ramen, approach. I love spicy food, but I was not prepared for that.
Yeah, I bet. So just as you explained that, it really made me wonder what motivated you to do that in the first place. Did you anticipate that it would actually be that bad, or were you kind of surprised whenever you ate it?
I've seen videos and I was like, they're just overreacting for the camera, whatever, that's not a big deal. And I was exactly wrong, totally wrong. Because at first it was okay. I was like, this isn't bad, 30 seconds into it, I'm like, this is nothing. And then my airways started wanting to close and I started coughing and crying, and I was like, okay. So yeah, I just thought everyone was overreacting. It seemed like a good, idea to maybe have a little bit of a viral a chance for my channel to be discovered by more people. And
yeah,
I believe I said if I get
well, so
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I was just saying it did pretty well.
Oh yeah, it did okay. I'm dreading it because I was smaller when I made it, and I didn't really think it was real, but I said if I got 50 likes on the video that I would do it again, and I haven't checked them, but last I saw they were up there. They were getting close.
Yeah. I mean, at least you had the idea to wear gloves. I'm sure that was pretty smart.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen anybody else combine Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
Oh, no, you're good. I was just wondering, have you ever seen anybody else combine like a hot pepper challenge with video games? Or are you like legitimately the first person to do this on YouTube? Because this is like amazing.
Honestly, I don't know. I've seen people do a hot pepper challenge, like they'll just eat it and stand on their porch and try not to die kind of thing. Or, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone really do a gameplay kind of thing, but I remember telling myself I was going to play Outlast 2. I'm terrible at playing scary games. I get way too invested and freaked out. I've jumped at Minecraft. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. I just get way too invested in scary games. And I was like, this would be great. For my personality, eating this, maybe it would distract me a little and I can get a little farther. I couldn't even handle it. I just had to bail and play every other game on my PlayStation until the heat kind of chilled out.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah. That's an understandable mindset, though. Like, you think, like, one would kind of counterbalance the other, and then it would just end it all bad.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So it was a learning experience, I'm assuming.
It was awful.
I'm curious, did it heighten your senses in the game? Was your KD better after you ate the peppers, or was it way worse?
I don't even know. I know I did well sniping. I remember that because I was really impressed, because usually I'm like a mediocre, but I remember I did better. But I think I probably stayed around a 1. I generally stay around like a 1 to a 1.4. But I think it was the same. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm going to go back and look.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I mean, if it works, maybe you gotta do it more often. Get some high-killing gameplay footage.
Everybody will wonder what your secret is, and it's just Carolina Reaper pepper. You're always like crying in your videos, just bright red, and everybody's just like, this guy's really good at games. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
That would be. Especially if he doesn't show him eating the peppers in the video. It's just like, why is this guy crying?
He just tunes in and you're like full tiered.
Yeah. That'd be cool, man. Look into that. I don't know. You don't want to hurt yourself either. Like, it sounds like eating just one of them was pretty bad. So maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably develop an ulcer or something.
Yeah.
Try it. I dare you.
Man, we tried to do a hot pepper challenge a while back, and we didn't even have like.
No, it wasn't even that bad.
Yeah.
Or the peppers weren't even that spicy, and we still died. So it's like, I don't think we can handle this.
No kidding.
I totally understand. I can say that once it gets so hot, it just all kind of blends together in death wall of pain.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. There's a peak. Like, that doesn't go any higher than that.
It kept coming back. It would go away, and then it would go away for a second. I'm like, oh, it's over. And then it would come right back exactly to the level that it was. And then it just kind of did that until it ended, even with milk.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, my goodness. Well, you did it for the fans, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
At least you made a few people laugh. You made us laugh, so I'm sure a lot more people enjoyed it.
Well, I'm glad. That makes me happy.
No, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, so basically I was wondering, out of all your videos, what has brought you the most success and like the most interaction with your viewers?
Well, I played, whenever I first started, I started a whole bunch of like more serious, like Resident Evil, Dead Space. I like horror games. I like you being freaked out and scared. But then I got tired of being scared all the time, so I started switching, and then I played Minecraft, and that, like, as soon as I started playing that, my subscribers just shot through the roof. I went from, I think whenever I started playing Minecraft, I had like 100 and maybe like 120 or something like that. Then it shot up. It was shooting up like 50 a week, or more, and it just did it for a short period of time, and then it leveled out and just kept going up. Like, I think last I checked, I've gained like 37 in the past 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't, and then like I sometimes, like every now and then, like I get bored at work on my phone and I'll play games, and Roblox was one I picked up a while back, just to do, and then I played that. I was like, oh, I enjoy this, I'll play some on my channel, and then like that one just like that brings in people. It brings in a lot of people, a lot of kids, I imagine, and they like it, but like I've been making a bunch of those honestly lately, just because it's so easy for me to record too. Like, I don't have to do the workaround on that. I literally plug my phone into my computer, and the software on the Mac, since it works with an iPhone, it's totally integrated, and I can sit there and record high def gameplay with no problems without a workaround. So it's so easy for me to record mobile gameplay, and that's what I've been doing lately. But I plan on I think tomorrow morning when I record, getting back to the more feel of my channel that I had before I switched over to like Roblox and Minecraft recently.
Yeah, and you wouldn't regularly like predict that mobile would be easier, considering all like the loopholes with it.
Yeah, I honestly I didn't expect it to be like that, but as soon as I found out what it was, I was like, holy cow! I can make this at least a one day of the week thing, like a mobile upload Monday or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, why not? If it's that easy and it's bringing you that much success, then just jump at it.
Yeah, I know. It's hard not to let it take over my whole channel, but I like to have fun. I like to have a lot more fun than what that,
No, for sure.
Than that.
Yeah, it's nice that you keep the variety with your channel. You don't just play one game, you're playing a bunch of different ones. Like, you're not just doing one platform either, you got a few different ones. So it's nice that you have that variety.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very grateful. I see a lot of YouTubers. One YouTuber I like a whole lot, Skippy OC3ANIC, he plays 7 Days to Die, and that's like all he plays. And I loved watching his videos for a while. And then he kind of became a little bit of a butt, it seemed. And then he started playing other games, and then his channel just dropped. He got up. I remember when I started, it was like 20,000, and then 7 Days to Die caught on. That's all anyone ever wanted to watch from him. He jumped up to like 80,000, and then it just started dropping. Like when he stopped playing it, he's down to like, I don't even know. I haven't even checked recently, but it just stopped climbing and started dropping, and he just got trapped in that genre, like that one specific game. And I really don't want to get stuck. Yeah, that's gnarly.
No, that's good that you learn from that. It's smart. You know what to avoid.
Absolutely.
So, would you say that like Minecraft or like the more scary games are like, which is your favorite to stream? Like, do you have a particular one that you kind of like gravitate towards whenever you're trying to pick out what game you're going to stream for that episode?
As replay value for me, like if I sit down and watch it, I think it's honestly funny for me to go back and watch, say, me play Resident Evil or me play scary games. I think it's funny. Like, I know how I am. I know it's real. I'm not, screaming and overreacting just for the sake of entertainment. That's really how scared I am, and I think it's hilarious. Like, I get the most value out of playing the scary games, but, like, lately I've been streaming Fortnite on these nights that I stream, and it seems to do okay. But, I would like to do the horror stuff more. I think it'd be fun. I don't want to be scared all the time either, because it freaks me out and I can't help it.
No kidding. And you mentioned Fortnite. What's your opinion of it so far? Are you like all the way into it, or are you kind of just like, how do you feel?
I mean, I like it. I remember I downloaded it when it came out last September. I played 2 matches of it and I was like, forget this, I hate it. And then I didn't play it for about like 3 months, and then all of a sudden the world exploded with it, and I was like, there's got to be something to this. And then I watched a few videos. I was like, man, that building looks really cool. So then I started getting into it, and I'm not that great at it. I mean, it's fun. I like it. I would love to see, if they would fix the shooting in that game, I think I would be 100% into it. But the shooting, it seems so random. Like, you can put your crosshair right on someone's head, like at a mid-range, and your bullets will just fly all around them. It seems like a random generator, like bullets. But if they would fix that, I'll be super into it. But I kind of stay a little.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got to tweak it a little bit more, hopefully, and then because it's blowing up like crazy right now. I had to ask about it. I had it written down. Something that I was wondering, if you had to pick 3 games to only play for the rest of your life, say that you got stranded on a desert island. Yeah, there you go. And you have a console, a TV, energy source, and you can only bring 3 games with you. Which would those 3 be?
Oh gosh. Well, my first instinct is Skyrim. I love Skyrim. That's got great value to me. I have internet connection. I assume it can play multiplayer.
Yeah, you got internet connection. I'll give you that.
Well, for now, I mean, I guess I would want to say Fortnite because it's got great replay value if they'd have another map. And then, oh, good Lord, maybe Fallout. I like Bethesda. They're awesome. They have great
Fallout,
replay value, and you
Classic.
can really change up your experience. Or Elder Scrolls
Do you
Online.
have a favorite Fallout out of the series?
A favorite game?
Yeah, favorite Fallout out of the series.
I loved 3 a lot. I like 4. 4 is awesome, but for some, I was younger when I played 3, and it was that golden. It was like at the end of me being, like before I became a full-fledged adult. I got to play like Fallout 3 with no responsibilities and just love it. So it holds that special place in my heart. I think Fallout 3.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah,
it is.
No, it's one of the classics. You can't not love it.
No.
And something I was also wondering. So you do the live streams on YouTube, but do you also do Twitch streaming at all?
No, not at all.
Oh wow. Yeah, it was something I was wondering about. Is it something that you might get into in the future, or you're just really not interested?
I just know as for streaming services, I feel like for the size of my channel that YouTube would be better, because there's no way that a small to medium channel is going to be able to compete with the massive dogs on Twitch. Like all those big guys are playing the same games that I'm playing at the same time that I'm streaming, and that's just, it's impossible. Like, I think it's a better marketing decision because, I mean, a lot of people do stream on YouTube, but it's not near as big as Twitch, and I figure maybe if I can get in and nestle myself safely in there early of this YouTube gaming that they're doing, then I can, hopefully in the future it'll pay off.
No, I agree 100% with that. All right, we're getting close to the finale here. Just a few more things I'm just kind of curious about myself. So when did you start doing the giveaways, and how has that helped your channel grow? Have you seen a difference in having that grow your channel?
The last one, it did. My very first one, I don't even, what was that one? It was 50, it was a 50. And I gave away a copy of Resident Evil 7. I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to blow up real fast. I had no idea what I was doing. And I didn't really see much growth from that. I made my point. I earned the 50 myself, and then I didn't really grow much. Like, I maybe gained 2 or 3 subscribers from that. And then I did this last one I did, though, I was big enough to where it gained a little traction. And I think only like, oh gosh, how many people? It was like something like 50 or 60 entries or something, which is huge to me. Like, that blows my mind. That blows my mind that many people would take that extra action and involvement in my channel like that. I know to some of these huge YouTubers, they're like, ho, that's nothing. But to me, that's like everything. That is a huge deal. And this last one, I think I gained 40 something subscribers. I hit 500, and then my subs just shot up once I did the giveaway. But then as soon as the giveaway ended, I lost like about 10 subscribers immediately. Like, I just hemorrhaged subscribers for like 6 hours, and it was just, I lost 10, and it didn't feel good. I noticed it. I'm small enough to notice it. But I mean, it helps, but I'm definitely going to stay away from it for a long time now. I think maybe if I am lucky enough to make it to the 10,000 mark, maybe I'll do one then. But that's a dangerous game for a smaller channel that I didn't realize.
Yeah, but I mean, even if you're not even worried about gaining new people, as it's more of a way of rewarding the people that have been following you, then it's like, then I can see the value in it. But if it's going to just get people to come and leave right away,
there's no value.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it just depends on like the people that are applying for it. Definitely.
That's a good insight. I'll have to keep that in mind for the future moving forward.
Yes.
Awesome.
Please do.
Yeah.
And do you have any channels that you kind of like look towards for inspiration? Are there any gaming channels or just like vlog channels, or what do you like out there on YouTube that you like watching in your free time?
With the gaming, it was the old Amnesia Poods, and then I stopped watching him for a long time. And then Markiplier was really cool for a while, but then I stopped watching him. But now I love to watch. I watch Good Mythical Morning every day. I am myself a mythical beast. I love them. They're awesome. And I like who else? Binging with Babish. I love food channels. I love cooking and experimenting. I'll literally watch, I love to watch food while I eat. That's a weird thing that I do. I don't know why, but I get so much more enjoyment if I'm watching some dude like pound street food in Japan while I'm eating my burger or something. But
No, I agree.
I could.
Good Mythical Morning.
Yeah. Another great one. Yeah, is Tested. I love Tested. Adam Savage is Tested. That's probably one of my favorite ones right there.
Oh, that's your. What did you say was your favorite?
Tested. The Adam Savage project, Tested. You ever watch MythBusters? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, he has a channel?
Tested, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to look
Adam
into that. I
Savage
didn't know
has
he
a
had his own
YouTube channel,
channel.
and it's called Tested. They've been making videos for like 5 years, and they don't bust
What?
myths, but they do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, like movie prop builds. I actually build like random stuff, and I collect movie props too. And that was just is just really cool. They talk about technology, science. They go behind the scenes at like sci-fi movies, and they do a bunch of builds, and it's really cool. Like, it's really educational. I love absorbing information, and they do an excellent job on that channel of just kind of continuing and pushing subscribers to just want to learn and be interested and, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. That's awesome. And once you said Adam Savage like hosts it, that kind of rang a bell. I think I've seen like a couple of their videos, but I'll have to add that to the binge watching list, you know?
Yeah,
because I love that guy. He's so smart.
They had Jamie on there a few episodes. I thought it was awesome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He came out of his cave, and he built a spider, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, random.
That's
Totally
gnarly.
random.
I'll have to watch some of those.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's awesome. Anything, any last minute wording, any last minute shout outs that you want to do?
I mean, I wish I did, but no, I mean, I'm really grateful. This has been a super cool experience. I've been super nervous all day. I'm a very anxious person, so I've been like nervous, but I want to step out of my shell, and I thought this is going to be a super cool way to do it. So I mean, shout out to you guys, y'all. I really appreciate the offer. It was really cool.
Thank you.
Really cool.
Oh, of course, man. And we're going to have you back in a few months. We're going to see how the channel's grown, because like you've been taking off. In like a few months' time, you'll probably have, who knows, a few thousand subs to the way you're going. So we'll get you back on. We'll talk about what's changed, and we're really excited for it. We love to watch smaller channels grow into bigger channels. It's really cool to see.
Yeah, and we really like establishing a connection early on before people get too large to be able to appreciate something like this. And the podcast is just getting started, and we really appreciate you taking the time out of your day and giving us the opportunity to get to know you a little bit.
Man, I really appreciate it. That's super cool. I'm looking forward to it. I hope I have good growth to report in a few months.
No, we believe in you, man. We believe in you. We're gonna see it.
You're committed. All right, awesome.
Well, cool, man. We appreciate you having on the podcast, and like we said, we look forward to seeing you next time. But you have a nice day. We'll see you around.
Thanks, Cory.
All right, guys.
Take care now.
Bye.
All right, guys. You guys. Bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.